Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated May 7, 2025. Let's get into it. Alright, so we are looking for some numbers. So we can see here that the 5 there is going to be one of those two there. The 2 is going to be one of these two. 6 will be one of these two. And how I'm doing that is this is basically a 6 here and a 6 here. So 5, 5. So they're going to be a 5. 1 and 1. So 1 is going to be here because of these two ones here and here. 3 is going to be potentially there, so I'll leave that for the moment. 4 is going to be here, here, or here. Actually, 4 is going to be here for these two. And then here for these two. Okay, 4 is also in those two spots there. Okay, 6, so 9, 9, 9, so 9 across the top here. 5 is going to be here, here, or here. We know that 5 is down this side. And then looking at 1 is there, there, or there. So 2 is here. 2 is in one of these three. 2 could be in any of those there at the moment. 1's there, 1's there. 6, 5, 4. So 3 is up here. And so 7. So we've got, okay, so we've got 3 and 7. 3 and 7, so that can't be there. 9 is up here as well, because 9 can't be in that one there. So that's going to make that my 9. And these two can't be a 9 now. Okay, so that's 9, so that doesn't mean anything. So 4 is there, 4 is in these ones, and we'll just make sure we got that. Okay, 4 is in these ones here, 4 is in these two. Okay, so 9 will be in one of these ones, 9 will be in one of these ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, so 8's there, which means that 8 has to be here. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 1 being up in there somewhere, 2, 3 is there, 4 is in those ones, 5 is here or here as well as that, 6, 7's already there, and 8 is over there. Okay. Okay, so we've got 6 and 6 here. So 3 here. Not what I'm checking at the moment. 2's there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be here, here, or here and here. 7 can be in one of these. Okay, so 7's there. 7's there because of these two 7's here. So that leaves that being my spare 7, which means that 7 can only be in one of these two spots here. Okay, 7's there, 7's there, 7's in one of these 4, 7 is all over here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, so 5, So let's go through. 1, can't be 1, can't be 2, can't be 3, can be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6, can't be 7, can't be 8, can't be 9. So that there is my 4. And the reason I started to look at this from a point of view of seeing all of those random numbers. So that was why that sort of come out from there. So 4 can only be here. So that's going to be my 4 there. So that's going to become clear. Okay, so 3, so 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 has got to be down here as well, because 7, actually look at that. So that must be a 7. There, that leaves 6 here, which means these two can be a 6. Okay, so 7 is down here. 7 is here. That means that this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that leaves 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that leaves that as being a potential 9 somewhere in there. So 1 is up here, which leaves this as a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there. And just to cap it all off, 9 is everywhere. Okay. So 1, 8. So 8 is actually here and here, and it's always been there. It just goes to show you how poorly I'm actually doing this today from a searching point of view. Wonder how many of you have been screaming at the screen going, look at that, what are you doing? Okay, so 1, and to be quite frank, I don't blame you. 2, 3 is there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's a 9. Okay, so 1 and 3, 9 there. So this is going to be either 3 or 9, and 3 can be in those as well, and 9 can be in these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. So let's put the 5 in there. 6, 8, 6 and 9. Okay. So when I look at the 8, 8 can't be there. 8 is in that row there. Can't be that one there. I'm just not seeing the numbers. It's incredible how I'm not seeing this. Like, look at that. That's a 3. There's a 3 there. So I don't know what I'm seeing. So that can't. So that's got to be a 9, and that's got to be a 6. Sorry, a 3. Okay, so this is going to be my 9, and this is going to be my 1, and that's going to be out. So 2, so that's going to be a 3 there. That's going to take out the 3. Okay, so 1, where in here? So 2's already there. Okay, 3, 4 can't be there. 5 can't be there. 6, that's got to be a 6. 6, 9. You two can't be a 9. Where's the 1 in here? The 1 can be in any of those spots there. Okay, 1 can't be here. So you are my 1. So these two here has got to be a 1. So 4 is there and there, so that doesn't make sense. So 1, 2. So let's just put that in. That's 2 there. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's, so my 9 is actually, because of that 9 and that 9, can only be a 9 there. Okay, so 9's there, which means that has to be a 9, that has to be an 8, that has to be a 2, that has to be a 1. Okay, so 4, 8, and we'll clear that 8 out there. Okay, 1, 5, 3, 7. So let's 1. So 3 is here, 7 is there. So one of these two here must be a 7. One. So 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5 is only going to be in one of these columns here. 6 is there. You can't be a 6. Let's clear you up. So you are the only spot I can have a... Nope, you can't be a 6 either. Okay, so you're not a 6. So what are the numbers across here? 1, 3. So 3 has to be across these two. 4, 5. 5 can be here, here, or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is here or here, and 9 is one of those two, which is that one. So 9, 8, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So definitely a 4 there, which means you can't be a 4, so you're a 6. And you must be an 8 there. Okay, so that can't be an 8. So I've got 2, 5, 2, 5, so that's got to be my 6 there. Okay, so 6 is up there. 6 is here, here, so that's got to be my 6 there. 2, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 5, 7, 2. You can't be a 6. 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 5, 7. So you can't be a 5 here. And you can't be a 5 here. You can be a 4. So you can't be a 4. So that leaves that one as only 4 there. Which leaves me these two here. So these two here are 4 and 1. Right, so 4, so that's got to be a 5. So that's a 1, a 5, a 1, a 4. So what's the number down here that I haven't got? 5. So 5 can't be there, 5 can't be there. So that's, why do I think that can't be a 5? I know you can't be a 5. Why do I think you can't be a 5? We're going to put... the reason I think you can't be a 5 is because of this 5, 7 and this 5, 7. So you are definitely a 3. Which leaves you as a 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5, 5, 7, 7, 5 and 2. Oops, 5 and 2. All right, so let's review. I did make a mistake down here with the 9, so I'll that was a mistake in terms of not just checking the box. It was the only number left. Outside of that, I was pretty happy with how that came out. I still feel, you know, I've been doing this from a point of view of many a times I've put notes everywhere and all that sort of stuff. I'm not doing that deliberately, and it does feel a little chaotic to me. But anyway, we got there. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye for now.